Hello, my name is Linda Gunner. I am the CEO of Linda's Perfection Creations. I am a Master Certified Wedding Planner and a Certified Florist. Linda's Perfection Creations is an event planning and wedding decor company. We cater to small and large events in and around the Philadelphia area. We serve in New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland. We also do destination wedding as well. Pretty much, if the budget is right, we will travel. I have over 10 plus years in the wedding industry. And if you're just joining the videos, I decided to do these videos to speak specifically to my DIY brides to get some tips and pointers on how to plan your wedding, because I know sometimes with budget you cannot afford to have a wedding planner or hire a professional who will be able to take care of your wedding. So I took on the challenge to do a video every day for a year, just to talk to people about some of the things that you need to learn about planning your wedding. Um, in the past series, we talk about how to plan for your vendors, what information, but the last couple of videos I've been talking about invitation. So today I'm pretty much going to close out the last part on invitation, because I feel like we talk about the basics and everything, more that we need to know. And if you want to know more in detail, sign up for my class. I do have a event planning seminar classes where I teach brides how to plan your wedding from start to finish. And also, if you have your business and you want to learn the tricks and tools, if you're just starting over, even if you're a professional, you just want to learn some tools that you're not aware of, sign up for the class. It's a 2 hour class at your convenience. And you can learn more about, planning your wedding or how to properly plan a wedding. So today is a little crazy for me because it's wedding season, but I tried not to um break from this video because I did say I was gonna do it. I will later on show you some of the things that I'm doing right now. I actually have a large flower order that I have to do that I started, but I decided to take a break, just for 10 minutes to come up here and talk to you guys. Um, just to show you that. So we're gonna move forward. Invitation, we'll talk about. I'm just gonna refresh for those who are just waiting. We'll talk about wordings, what to put in the invitation. We'll talk about the guideline when to order your invitation, about 8 to 10 weeks. But because of COVID, give yourself a little longer time, 10 to 12 weeks. We talk about what kind of invitation you should order. Um, we talk about the standard in the 8 weeks, what all the things you're supposed to be doing through those 8 weeks. So we talk about that more in detail. So you can look at this past video. I label invitation 1, 2, and 3. So you can actually rewatch the video. It's only 10 minutes and you can learn. So today I'm gonna talk to you about the fan pieces. So if you are inviting people to your wedding, for starters, if somebody is married, they have to come with the partner. That's just the rule of thumb. You cannot invite a husband to a wedding and don't invite the wife. That's not proper etiquette. So if you don't have enough money or the budget does not call for, it's better to not invite them than to, because married people automatically come with a +1 because you cannot leave your spouse. How would it look like if you're a bride to if you what a bride, somebody invite your husband to the wedding and say you can come, or invite you to the wedding and say your husband can come? You are not like that. So it's always proper etiquette that once somebody's married, he or she is already the each other +1. So make sure you properly plan for that. So when you are addressed in the envelope, you will put Mr. and Mistress on the envelopes. If somebody are not married and they bring in a +1, let's say if the +1 doesn't live in a house with them, you on the envelope you will put the first basis on Mr. John Brown, and then under it you will put maybe bride or whatever the person name is, and then put the address. So they will be on two different lines. But if they are together, you'll put it on the first line. And then another thing is that so you don't have to send separate invitation to everybody. If somebody's in the family and everybody in the house is invited to the wedding, you will address that envelope to them. So you will just put maybe Mr. and Mrs. John Doe and family, but then on the RSVP card, you will list everybody, how many people are attending. That if you invited the whole household. Now, you don't have to invite everybody in the house, but that's just the etiquette of doing that. And if you choose not to have kids in your wedding, which most people tend to do, We love the little ones, but sometimes they cause a lot of mess and they cause a lot of problem, and a lot of things happen. So if you do choose to invite people, but not the kids, make sure you send the invitation out and put that information on there so people can accept or decline the information if they have a sitter, if they choose not to. And I understand budget wise, sometimes people just don't, and not even budget. Sometimes people just don't want kids at the wedding. They just want the time to be able to adult outing where they can just have fun and don't have to worry about the kids. And that's fine. So sometimes the only kids you might have is maybe the ring bearer or the flower girl. Sometimes some couple even opt to not having that at all. So it's all based on your description, what you choose to do. So within that case, you have to let them know. And also when you are doing the reply card, the reply card is the RSVP card. Make sure you include that in the envelope because for people the RSVP, or if you choose not to, some people put the email address of where they want people to send an RSVP, or sometimes they might direct them to the website for people to go ahead and do the RSVP. Yes, all of those are okay. For me personally, I prefer to receive that invitation because anything can happen. Somebody can forget and don't RSVP online, or that email you may not receive it. And a lot of things can go wrong with technology. As good as technology is, sometimes there's a lot of error that comes with that. So I prefer my good old mail where as long as that person put that information in the mail, yeah, at least you guarantee it may not be 100%, but you guarantee that mail will come. Even though it may not come on time sometimes with the current post office now, but I would say it does come. And then also when you are a return label for the address, it's also printed on the back of the envelope on the flap. That's where the return address should be. And one of the most important thing, and I talk about it in the other video, when you are addressing the envelopes, make sure it's handwriting. Don't do a printed label. It's more personal. It's more classic. It's more traditional. It's it make it feel special instead of you just peeling a label. I know label is easy. Everybody try to do things that's easy, but there's a lot of etiquette that goes with wedding, and the little details and things you put into that make people feel special to come into it, and and then go from there. And so when you send those invitations, just make sure everything is handwritten. And as I stated, you can also invite friends. It'll be a good time to invite your tribe, your bridal tribe over. You can have fun over the drinks and just go ahead and just do the great, fill out the invitation. But that's all for now. But thanks for watching. Once again, my name is Linda Gunner. I am the CEO of Linda Perfection Creations. Please like, subscribe to my channel. There'll be many more series coming up. It's going to be a challenging week for me because I have event like almost every single, the whole week from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the whole month leading from now all the way till like August. So my schedule's a little crazy, but I will still make sure to take the time to come and sit and chat with you guys. Sign up for my class to get detailed and everything that you need to learn about the video. And also, if you want me to plan your wedding or you want my company to plan your wedding, please go to my website as lyndaperfect.creationseven.com. Schedule your free 30-minute consultation where you can talk to me about my services and also about your wedding needs. And as I promised, so I'm going to just pause the video a little bit because I have to go through a whole process to show you guys some of the things that I'm working on. And my goal is in the future, as I stated, when the wedding season is over and things is a little calm, and not real, my life is not really calm, but it's, it's not as super busy as it is right now. I can start to do maybe some tutorials about how to make flower arrangements, how to make bouquet, how to make centerpieces, and some decor idea. But it's just that with that, it take a little bit more structure. And I want to make sure I give you guys the best information that is needed to. But you can also, in the meantime, while you're waiting for that, you can also sign up for the class. So I'm just going to go down and show you. So I'm going to pause a little bit and then we're going to go downstairs and see the work. Okay, bye. So these are some of the flowers that I have right now. These are hydrangeas. I have an event coming up that I have to do these for. These are some carnation and football mumps. And then on the other side, we have my roses and some football mumps here, pink and white, and more carnations here as well. And we have white roses, and we have the Baker Firms, mostly new as at leather leaf. And then you have the nuke. And then, as you see, my setup, just getting some stuff together. I will try to upload the finishing work later on once I get done. And I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of some of the craziness that I go through so you can see. And I can show you how to condition your roses in my classes. You will learn how to condition your flowers and to keep them looking fresh. And as you can see, these roses, look at them. These are such a beauty. Look how beautiful and open they are. And when I get them, they are mostly asleep. But I condition them to keep them looking fresh and get ready for the event. But once again, as I state, okay, so now, thank you guys, and bye for now. And I'll see you guys another day. Have a great day. Bye.